can't show that, maybe. I gotta get my walk. Not in here. So, I gotta take the nice Denali to get some fuel in it for the photo shoot for next week. And I figured we can do a little different style overview video. So when we're driving, I can show you a few things and features about the brand new 2020 Denali Duramax 2500 HD, baby. It's a handful. It's pretty sick looking. It's probably the best looking. I mean, it's up there for me. I do prefer Ford Aluminum Duty dualies, but it's a good looking truck. I bet. Mitch, thoughts? Pretty sick?
Honestly, the best setup we've given away yet.
Do they have any clue about the, ready? Oh, no, oh. If you guys like OBSs, maybe we'll do something with that. But no one's said anything yet, so I'm kind of keeping it a secret. So this is a 2020, it's fully loaded. It has, I think the options on the truck are the Frostwhite Tri-Coat, the paint, the 360 camera, well not the 360, but the under the mirror ones, I think are options. And I don't know if the sunroof is an option, but it has a sunroof. And it has the L5P in it, which is like the craziest, most powerful stock motor I felt in a diesel ever. We're just gonna fill up with some fuel real quick because we out of fuel and we gotta do some photo shoots. It's a pain in the butt hauling the trailer around with the machine on it to get fuel. So at the gas station, we'll hop out and talk about the truck a little bit. Well, we have Nancy in front of us, just stop in the middle of the parking lot.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Get out of my way. Thank you, lady. And we are shafted. Part 1. Sick. Yes, sir. Blocked in by U-Haul.
That couldn't have worked out any better.
Dude, I'm not kidding. Every time I come here, I'm blocked in. I wait like 30 minutes to get fuel. It's ridiculous. That guy right there. We all know what that is. Look, someone tried taking him off. Come on, he did do that. I didn't do that. You guys didn't do that. He did that. I would probably say the sickest truck we've ever done, by hands down. I mean, the Platinum was really cool, but this is a 2020 Denali. It's like the new body style Denali. Just came out with it. Bunch of technology, inside the interior. But it's still kind of weird. Like, I'll explain that a little bit. The interior is like really nice, but kind of odd at the same time. No one really talks about that. I'm being straight up and honest with you guys, as honest as I can possibly be. So, yeah, cool truck though. But tow's amazing. I haven't had a stock truck tow this good in a long time. Like the F350 dually towed really well, but the power was not. This thing is powerful as hell. Like the motor and L5Ps are crazy factory. Like a lot of torque. So happy with that. On the third brake taillight, you can see the camera. That thing is sweet because it has two cameras actually. One, the rear view like mirror is a camera, and so in your gooseneck when you're hauling or whatever trailer, I guess, it will show right down what you're doing, like on the trailer. You see the way the trailer is moving, or you see how your load is transferring, or how it's looking. You ready to go in depth?
Let's do it.
All right. So we have obviously the 2020. The 2020 offers a few different things. Really cool. Favorite option or favorite thing about the Duramax is this. Seriously, this is so sick. I know that the CTSVs do it and stuff, but in a pickup truck, come on, man, that is sick. So you have a camera basically as your backup, or your normal mirror. GM also offers a heads-up display. So, Mitch, I'm gonna snag the camera from you real quick, and I'm gonna show these guys what the heads-up looks like. So, it's hard to pick up on camera, but there's a few different modes in here. Let me see if I can turn the brightness up real quick. Yeah, there we go. So, in person, it's not yellow, it's bright white, it looks very clean. You also can change different modes, like, you know, it has like a lane sensing ability, which is pretty cool. It tells you if cars are like hitting their brakes or coming in your lane, whatever. Obviously location, and then some little features about like off-roading, so your angles of the truck, and if you're in two-wheel drive or whatever, you know, it's pretty cool. But usually I feel like if you're going to use this, you're probably going to run it on the speedo, so when you're hauling absolute this thing, you don't get pulled over, because this truck is I'm not gonna lie, it's really easy to speed in. Like on accident, you don't really mean to. You look down, you're like, I'm going like 85, 90. Okay, yeah. So 360 cameras all the way around, pretty sweet. Not many trucks offer that. Bad thing about the Fords is the Ford's cameras kind of suck. Dodge's cameras are pretty dang good. GM's cameras are just overall like very, very well placed and put. And it's very, very, very. It's done very well. Like very happy with the way this truck is set up. I want to connect the trailer and show you guys, but basically there's a bunch of different modes. Like, that is so sick. It's basically knocking out the front of the truck, obviously, and showing you what's right behind me. Same with these. So when you're hauling your trailer, this is the side of the truck. So, oh dang it, we'll go up. But basically, when you're hauling your gooseneck or your trailer, you can see down the side of the truck when you're turning. You can see a curb and kind of, you know, I mean, it's not really useful. It's just kind of cool. So you can also zoom in and do whatever you need to do. So a lot of options on the truck for the camera stuff. Very, very cool. So technology-wise, they do a good job. Only thing I have to say that I don't like about this truck is I wish this was done a little bit different. Like just wood or something here. But maybe it's an option. I don't know. Just guys too. Hold on. Where's she at though? Because it's really cool to have this. No way. Where's it go? It's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I think. Yes, sir. All right. Right here, boys, is the build sheet for 2020 Denali, baby. $94,000 truck, basically. 93,923 before taxes. So someone paid 100 G's for this truck. We bought it used with 30,000 miles and put 6,000 miles on it. So there's 36,000 miles in the truck. But sorry, it's 36,000 miles is not brand new. But also, we do give away a $70,000 machine and a $15,000 trailer and $30,000 in cash. So mind that before everyone's like, you're not giving away brand new trucks. You can't afford to, guys. It's a $200,000 giveaway with a used truck. So still, this is I mean, you're not finding this truck for less than $80,000 right now. Not a shot. So, but we can run through some of the options. So this has the Denali Ultimate package, which basically comes with the 360 cameras, the HD stereo, the sunroof. I believe the paint was included. I could actually just look. No, paint was not included. But yeah, so multi-skill heads up. So that's also in the options. Bed view camera, rear view mirror, and then HD Ultimate Vision. So the paint. So the paint's another option. Like I was trying to explain to everyone else, I'll explain this on the skid steer as well. And the paint is not a normal white, it's a frost white tri-coat. So it's a tri-coat paint, kind of hard to paint. And it's really expensive. I think the option was $1,200 for this truck, just to get the paint done. So so yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. And that's just the base truck. We haven't talked about what we've done to it yet. The interior, we didn't touch anything besides tints. So you got 5% on the sides, 35 on the windshield, and that's the way we run tint around here. It's very, very easy to see. Brand new headlights, there's no issue at all. So no one can see them, but you can see out, and not everyone needs to know what you're doing. So it's pretty sweet. I like tint. If you don't like it, pull it off. Simple as that. Saying that, I think we're gonna hop on the outside of the truck and show you guys what we did to it. This truck was not super done up, but it's tastefully done because there's no reason to go overloading with a bunch of stuff that no one really even wants, right? And people, I know you guys want basically basic stock trucks, almost stock, that are cleaned up a little bit with wheels on them. So that's what you guys asked for. If you want some crazy same build stuff, we probably can do it, but for work stuff, not gonna beat this. So let's hop on the outside. First things first. All right, you can hold them down. That's a side little trick with amp power steps. Put one of those on my personal trucks forever ago. They're like $1,500, $2,000 to get them installed. Super nice and durable. They basically like any like the stock ones on the Power Strokes and the Rams. They're really slow when you open the door, so you have to like. So basically, when you're running them, like you can kind of see. Yeah. So when you're getting out of the truck in a Ram, you're doing. Locked it. You're doing one of these where you get out and you're like, oh, and then you get out because it takes too long. Amps, they move like frickin' fire. They're awesome. I love them a lot. Sounds stupid, but it's one of my favorite mods of the truck because they're so useful. So the front of the truck, basically, nothing is really done to the front. We didn't really do too much to the front end. We paint matched the flares, the gross, like the really gross hard plastic. This is how the stock flares look. And I don't mean the trash can, I mean the actual color looks like this on the side of the truck. Not very appealing. When we got the truck, wasn't really doing it. I didn't like the way it looked. So we sanded these down completely to basically be super smooth because they're kind of textured plastic from factory. And then We paint matched them frost white tri-coat and to match the truck. Looks beautiful. Same thing with the mirror. So mirrors are paint matched. Looks very, very well. Same thing, textured plastic, sand it down, looks beautiful. Done deal. Staying in the front of the truck before I get too distracted with ADD and go to the rear. We're talking about the wheel setup. So it's 22 by 12 KG1 forge sitting on 35s, and it's a pretty reasonable work setup. We had 24s on the truck, and we hooked the trailer up, and I was like, man, this is like not right. Like, who the hell wants to tow 10,000 pound machine with 24s on 33s? Stupid. Rubber bands are cool, but not for work. This is supposed to be a work truck. Whoever wins this truck, I want them to beat the crap out of it, get all money, ruin the interior of it. Like, that's the idea behind this. It's a reliable work truck. You can probably work for like 15 years without an issue. Getting all distracted, going underneath the truck. We have kryptonite control arms on it, just to make sure that, like, with the heavier wheel set, it's not really much heavier, but stock ones have been fine, but didn't really need to do the kryptonite control arms, but figured if we're gonna crank the keys up a tad bit and put bags in the rear, it wouldn't hurt. So did that for you guys. We also threw Fox shocks on all the way around the truck, pretty sweet. And then we threw some rocklets underneath it. That's about it for suspension in the front. The rear suspension, different story. So it's nothing crazy. It's a 2500, and everyone's like, you need a 3500, which I don't disagree because the axles are half inch bigger. But hauling, if you're hauling on the road, a gooseneck is about the easiest trailer you can put on a truck. I mean, all the bets, the weight of the machine, or the weight of everything, the load is all over the axle. So 3500, yes, but 2500 is what we could find, because you can find the truck market right now is insane. You can't find any vehicles. So we decided to throw some 5000 series airlift airbags in the rear, and they have a Bluetooth little controller, which is really sick actually. Hold on, show you guys this. This is dope. I'll give it a second to sync up. Alright, so basically it's Bluetooth. So I'm going to pump it up, and it's going to pull power from the battery and pump the air compressor up that's attached to it, and it's ready to go. We paid, it was like, no one installed all this, but we paid probably like $2,000 for parts. No, it's a little high. Oh, there it goes. I think the controller is like $400 and the badge is like $700 or something like that. So yeah, there's that. This is a very, very cool feature. If you're gonna haul a lot or put stuff in the bed, or mostly for hauling, key essential right here. So you can drop it down, click of a button, you can slam it to 5. You can start slowly dropping. You might not be able to see it on camera, probably not, but in person you can definitely tell the difference of the truck. It just looks a lot more fitted to tow a kind of a heavier load. There's one more thing that we did. It's really stupid and small, but paint matched this as well. Just adds a little bit of cleanliness to the vehicle. Back here, oh, we have the famous, notorious one of these boys on here. So if you're not paying attention, I could see this being useful actually, like putting like 2x4s or something, but I would just drop the tailgate and throw them in there personally. Pretty cool, good option for grandpa or whatever, but for the bed of the truck, it has factory 110 to plug a lot of your batteries in for your Milwaukees or whatever you want to do, and then Noah so graciously installed a RV plug for the gooseneck, because for some reason there was not one installed. I don't know if that wasn't an option or something, but it wasn't there from factory, so we did that. Other than that, the truck, I kind of ran through it 100%. Basically, run it up, sum it up. Tint, wheels, tires, paint matched, and that's really about it. Kryptonite control arms and some bags. Truck is pretty much all stock. The stuff we did do a lot of work to in the shop, so we're gonna get on with that, because that's a lot to talk about. Every machine we get, we take the Michigan Cat in Novi, Michigan. Every machine that we get, this one, this is going to Cat on Monday. I don't know what this is for, can't tell you guys, but this is to get a whole service rundown, just to make sure everything's 100%. Okay, look at this. Between this machine and that machine, dropped them both off the Cat, and I got a $19,000 bill. $19,000 of work and maintenance done to both machines. What I'm getting at is, the equipment is not brand new. No, I think it's pretty obvious it's not brand new. I don't know, like, How do you explain? Mitch, how do you explain it? There's no way we can afford to give away a brand new truck, a brand new piece of equipment,
Well,
and a
not
brand new
only
trailer.
that, there's no way somebody who's gonna win it is gonna afford the taxes on something like that too.
That's $300,000.
Yeah, if
That's-
not 400.
Dude, I mean, you want to buy a brand new 289, you're at least 75 grand. At least. Probably more than that. I can't even tell you because I don't look at them because they're too much money. This machine alone, I mean, you want to know what I pay for that? You don't want to know. It's expensive, man. The machines are very expensive. So buying brand new is kind of out of the realm of, we're not going to be able to do these giveaways if we buy brand new. We can buy newer trucks because it makes more sense to have a newer truck than a newer machine because it's a piece of iron. Plane that, I mean, I'm going to be 100% transparent with you guys. The machine has 2,500 hours. That one has around the same. For us to get a machine under 2,000 hours, we're going to spend like 70, 80 grand on a machine. It's a lot of money. We won't be able to do giveaways. It's not like we're finding the first machine we find on Machine Trader and just buying it. And if there's something wrong that we don't see internally, like a drive motor going bad, then I'm going to take it to CAT no matter what. Regardless, once we get these in, they go right to CAT. We're not going to give you a piece of used equipment so you can go take it on a job and look fancy and then break down. Ain't going to do that. So a lot of misconception with the OB4 winner. I mean, the OB4 skid steer, everyone saw the black paint and was like, it's a pile. No, the paint was not the best, but that was our 4th giveaway we've ever done. But the machine was mechanically sound. So there's that. Just want to let you guys know, like, we do literally take these to Michigan Cat and spend thousands and thousands of dollars to make sure that the giveaways are, like, useful. You can actually use it. So now, after saying all that and mumbo jumbo, just so you guys understand, I'm trying to be 100 transparent with everybody so everyone knows, like, what's going on. Now we're going to run through the machine, what we did to it, because this is a one-of-one never been done. The machine is a 2016 CAT 289D. It was purchased just like that one right there. Look, just like that. Look the exact same yellow with the plastic front windshield, and we upgraded the front windshield to a glass one. And took the same to CAT, and then took it right to our paint guy, and had the entire, even the bucket. I mean, it's a used bucket, but we had the whole thing sandblasted and painted frost white tri-coat metallic to match the GMC. And this might be the same color. I don't know, but this is kind of the same color. We'll go in the trailer after the machine. So you can see we sandblasted. I mean, it is a used machine. There is some defects in the iron, but I mean, honestly, it's a very clean, straight machine. Like, if this thing, the only flaw I've seen in the exterior is right here, by the way. And I couldn't see it when it was yellow. When we painted it, I was like, dang, that's not. I was kind of pissed because I didn't really notice it when it was yellow. It was kind of hidden. But it's a very glossy paint. So we put frost white tri-coat all over the machine. We sandblasted the entire thing, and then like 3 layers of clear coat, so the machine has a little durability to it too. Completely painted the entire thing. Tinted the entire cab. The cab is way too dark for actual use, but that's a perk of being a winner. If you were to take it home, I'll pay for it. If the tint is too dark for you, I'll rip it off and I'll pay for it. You can send me the bill. It has to look good in pictures, and I envision building custom machinery. It's sitting on a trailer. I'm not using these pieces of equipment. They're for you guys. So they're sitting there looking like showpieces. I'm gonna make it look cool. AKA, I'm gonna tint it. So 5% literally all the way around. It's way too dark. I know, I'm not stupid. I know it's dark, but it has to look good, right? Painted the inside,
Full disclosure, when I'm back here working, I do sometimes get migraines, and that is my favorite nap spot. No light.
It's pretty dark. It's like unusably dark. Okay, like the only place I can see you using that is like Utah, maybe in the middle of the desert or something. Like I don't know what else, or Nevada or something. But I mean, it could probably get pulled off. But
Somewhere like working in the sunlight, I don't think it'd be
in the sun would be great. Then you're.
But I can still see out of it, but it's just
the problem is you can't see in. So
nothing
you
is
can't see
bright. Nothing is bright in your eyes when
the
you're.
The scary part is like what I envision is if you are the operator, or you're using the shovel, and the operator's sitting there like, you're like, hey, and like you can't tell if he's looking at you, so you're like, oh, like that's the only kind of it's not very useful. You could probably pull it off, but
those are for.
it's
yell out of it.
looks cool as hell though. So, do it lighter to like 20% if you're actually keep it, and I'll pay for it. If you win it, my word. If you want to get it retinted, I will 100% pay for the entire tint job, and it's not cheap because it's a kid's here. Jake from Mint Auto Customs in Novi, Michigan, does all of our decal and tint work, and he did a great job. So there's that plug for him. Anyways, going back on track. Painted that, some few exterior things, like the cylinders we painted gloss black, the undercarriage we painted gloss black, the bucket. You can see even like back here, instead of painting this white, we kind of did a little gloss black action there to split up the paint a little bit. Looks kind of cool underneath as well, painted. Custom cat logos cut out. Embossed plaque at the bottom, the back bar on top. is also painted gloss black. Inside the engine bay, the walls used to be yellow. They're painted gloss black. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, I don't see anybody else making custom machines, and everyone's like, "Oh, there are some drip lines," or like here's an example. I don't care. Talk your crap. Good luck painting another machine. You know how hard it is to sandblast and paint a skid steer, like to make it look like a car. It's not. It's like automotive paint on a heavy industrial piece of iron. It's not supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to make it look good. So there's. I saw one and it bothered me. Where's it at? I gotta find it. See, I have to find the drip marks. It's probably not that bad, but I have to look for it. Hold on. Right here. There it is. That one right there. There we go, boys.
Not even.
Okay.
Jump!
Yeah, terrible.
Jump!
Oh, it's clapped out. I couldn't believe that, man. Drip marks on a painted skid steer. I was like, clapped out skid steer. Can't believe that. I was like, okay, dude. It's dark in here. It is dark in here, boys. All right.
Let's just see how dark it is.
See, Mitch? Yeah, it's a little dark, boys. I'm gonna open it back up so you can see the light.
As hell.
Oh, there it is. All right, so bring some light in here a little bit. There we go. The machine is like in pretty good condition, mind you. I think Noah literally wiped down this with a wet towel for a picture.
I didn't even have to. Again, shout out to our boy Jake at Mitten Auto. They detailed that for us.
Yeah, I can't even get your face. It's so glitchy. This is sweet though because it has a nice little minty screen on it, and then has a rear view camera, which is sick. So let me get to that in here in a minute. There it is. Look at Noah back there. Super mint. Factory camera, awesome. Not one of those eBay junker ones. You got no radio on this one. Sorry, boys. No radio. And then your typical switches all in here. So pretty sweet. AC does work. Heat does work. Everything functions as it should. Like I said, here I even go back with you guys. There's the hours on the machine, but like the machine, we just put 15 grand into it to make sure it's 100%, and not even stuff that needed to be done. It was more or less like, oh, it could be changed. Like there was a light bulb on there that I paid like way too much money for from Cat, but I told him everything on the machine I want done, and I probably shouldn't have because it was a bill of 15 grand. But there's a machine, pretty sick. I've yet to see someone do it, and if you want to talk your smack about it, go ahead, because you ain't doing it, I am. I don't know why it's so odd. Everyone wants to see the engine bay painted. I'll show you the engine bay painted. I don't know why it's just the weirdest. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pull the engine bay out. I'm not going to pull the motor out to paint the engine bay.
I don't think they're kind of missing the point at that point. I feel like
I don't like.
We want to make people their own boss. I'm sorry. No, we're not going to pull a motor.
We just try to make it look a little cooler, guys. That's all we want to do. Not like do a show build, SEMA build. It's just painted to match the trucks. It looks cool. If you pull on a job site with a match setup, I think that's pretty sick. That would stand out to me as a contractor. I'd be like, oh, it's that guy. Like it's, I can't say that. This is Noah's favorite, most annoying comment. He's hated it the most.
I don't know why I like the most critical part.
So you can see it. There it is. It's not 100% painted because there's a little bit of yellow back there,
Zoom
guys.
in there. Full
Show 'em.
transparency.
Yeah.
Let me
there's a
turn my
little yellow.
flashlight on.
I mean,
You probably can't even see it.
And it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, way back in the back. We didn't paint that. I'm sorry.
Also, this motor has brand new injectors in it, by the way, too. And they did some other thing to it, and I can't remember what. But it was extensive.
I don't know. But you'll get the paperwork if you win it.
Yes, you get the whole 15 pages of crap we did to it. So here's the motor. I'm sick of answering that comment. Stupidest thing in the world. But we're transparent, so whatever. Nothing.
But yeah, I did have a comment. He said, I'm only getting entered if the engine bay is painted. Well, moral of the story, he's getting entered.
Over now for the trailer, guys. My favorite trailer brand of all time, besides BY's, Load Trail. This is a 2020 Load Trail 25-foot gooseneck with 5-foot megagrams, baby, and it's the best trailer I think you can buy. I'm pretty biased at this point because we've used the crap out of Load Trails in the past, and they worked really well. So this one though is was a black trailer we picked up from DR Trailer. DR?
Yeah, DR in Milan. Yep.
DR Milan, black trailer, and we painted it frost white metallic to match the truck and the machine. So we could have gone like a cheap route, but we decided to spend $7 grand on paint for the trailer because we're stupid. So your typical own boss supply code decals on the side of the trailer to make it look a little poppin'. Take the low trail ones off because own boss. You got dual jacks, a sweet RV setup for the plug. We sanded down and stained the deck. I don't know what color it's called, but my buddy owns a stock standing company, and it was a good color. Good choice, Kyle. Thank you. I can't showcase it right now, but you saw in the B-roll, there is a ton of rock lights underneath the trailer. So when you're loading or you want to look really cool or whatever, they're there. That was pretty cool. I thought in my head, if I'm unloading or loading at night, you can see a little better and people can see you a little better. So next time I might put flash in there. It'd be pretty cool, but for right now, just white LED rock lights across the whole trailer. So I'm gonna show you guys some wear. This is probably from loading and unloading like 30 different pieces of equipment between trucks and machines, probably 30 times, like on the ground and back on the ground again. So not too bad. I mean, it's a bad paint job, bad trailer, and it will haul the machine or whatever you want, hot shot, anything you want, perfectly fine. When we bought the trailer new, we noticed that the latches from factory just kind of like a little bit of bounce in here and there, and we're kind of all perfectionists here. Like, we want everything perfect, which is kind of annoying in its own beast. But so Noah, long story short, Noah went out and figured out a way to tighten these things down so the ramps literally don't move. And it sounds stupid, but I mean, when you're hauling around a $150,000, $170,000 setup, it matters, I guess, right? I don't know, it just looks cool. But I figured we'd mention that with you guys. Yeah. You guys want to win literally this entire setup: the truck, the trailer, the machine, and $30,000 in cash. All you gotta do is go on the website, ownbossapplica.com, check out some merch, pick up some gear, and then you're automatically entered once you make a purchase. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting us. And this is kind of just a start. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. So this is now our second paint match setup. I would say third, but the black one wasn't really paint matched.
Yeah.
This is true paint match, like color to color paint match. So truck will be yours, but you can't win if you get entered. Peace out, boys. Thanks for watching.